Hey everyone, I'm Gungun and welcome to my first ever YouTube video. In today's video, we are going to cover 3 awesome things. First, how to take killer biology notes for NEET. Next, how to break down those tricky NCRT lines and make them note friendly. And lastly, because I don't want to gatekeep, I'll show you the stationery that I swear by. Also, you can find me on Insta and Pinterest, so make sure you follow me there so that you don't miss out anything. And I also post sneak peek of my notes there, so you can also check them out. First up, we got brush pen. Well, I have got a couple of different kinds. These ones that you're seeing on the screen are from Tomes and these are awesome and very popular. Well, I also have the Camlin brush pen. These are also the first ever brush pen that I ever bought, and I've learned calligraphy using these pens, so these are very close to my heart. But my absolute favorite are these pastel brush pens from Tomes. I bought them back in 10th grade and now I'm in 12th and they're still going strong. Recently, I got this cool new set with a brush pen on one side and fine liner on the other. Also, I can't forget my Tombow Futunosuke brush pen. The hard tip one has sadly kicked the bucket, but the soft tip one is still going strong. I seriously can't take notes without these now. When it comes to colored pen, I prefer felt tip ones because they dry super quickly, the ink lasts way longer compared to gel or ball pen. Now, let me introduce you to the best budget fine liner I have found, the Stick Hi-Fi fine liners. I got the 25 color set about an year ago and their color scheme is amazing for the price point. The only downside is that some colors don't match their cap, but honestly, it's such a small issue. You'll get the hang of it after you use it for a while, so this issue is pretty much ignorable. Well, I love using black pen comparatively to blue pen. I've also used blue pen, but I just hated the way it looked. For writing the main bending in my nose, I love using these pen from Flair. These are the Flair glass gel pen. I love using highlighter in my notes. These little guys are my secret weapon for making my notes visually appealing and eye-catching. My top 2 highlighters are these gradual highlighter and this Moji one. Alright, now it's time for most anticipated segment of this video, how to make biology notes for NEET. So we all know MCQ exams are way harder than subject exams, right? With NEET, the thing is that you have to be 100% sure about your answer because of our arch nemesis, negative marking. In subjective exam, you can sometimes get away with making up things and still score, but not here. Everyone says कि NCRT की हर line जुबान पर होनी चाहिए. But how do you actually achieve that? NCRT is beautifully written, but also complex. To understand this complexity, we have to read and thoroughly understand it. And to nail this, we need to revise, and to revise effectively, we need to take great notes. So let's get into it. How can we do that? Okay, so what are you going to do to make your notes effective and better? Well, there's quite a lot of ways to do that. First up, you can make flowcharts. It might seem tricky, but it's not if you actually understand what's happening in the chapter. This means that you have to read the chapter thoroughly. It's not about making some ara of flowchart that's impossible to figure out. Make simple one like this one. Write the main point of the process in bold letter, add few lines underneath whatever's mentioned in NCRT this chapter, and then connect it with simple arrow. It's straightforward and effective. You can also draw a diagram in the space left to elevate your note-taking game. Second, a very well known and effective way that you should definitely try, making diagrams, or as I call it, eye candy, diagrams make info stick. If you're tired of English text and want a fun, creative way to get everything inside your head, then give this a try. Diagrams break down complex info into bite-sized, easy-to-understand visuals. Your brain loves images, and trust me, it's way easier to remember a picture than a block of text. Now, I know there are plenty of diagrams in NCRT and they're super important, but it's not necessary to just stick to them. You can go overboard. In the end, we want the text summarized in our head. Use Google or Pinterest to find diagrams that summarize NCRT content. Like you can see here, I've used this technique for one of the most important units in 11th biology. Concepts that seem confusing in paragraphs suddenly make sense when you see them mapped out. It's like light bulb moment every time. Third, if you find those big flowchart too overwhelming, then try making this mini one instead. अगर नहीं समझ में आया तो wait, let me show you what I mean. Here's my NCRT book. Look at this crazy complex paragraph. I get it. No one wants to deal with it. So I use this little arrow and some curved line to connect everything together. Well, that's a wrap for this video. I hope I was able to put my points clearly. I know all of the things that I've said in this video is very old and well-known methods, and this is not something new that you were expecting, and I'm sorry for that. If you feel making notes is too time consuming and you can't bother doing that right now, then you can reach out to me as I sell notes. I'm attaching a poster at the end of this video with all the details. Thanks for hanging out with me, and good luck with your studies. Catch you in the next video. Peace out. You turn into the worst of me.
every broken spot. I wish I never told you why I feel so close to us. Your hands still stained with colored